In this video we'll look at the scoring of a multiple section session of a pairs tournament and using the bridge mates as well. So the first thing to do is to make sure that the tournament is set up in the tournament program correctly. So we'll have a look at that, and I've set this up previously. So we've got the BOSC pairs. It's run in two sessions, session 1 and session 2, and within each of those sessions there will be two sections. Of course, you can't set this up until you know the number of tables that are playing, so you set this up pretty late in the piece when you know that you are or are not going to run the sessions in sections. So we've got the tournament set up okay in the tournament program, so I'll exit from there. And now we'll start the scoring. So pairs contest. Well, one thing you may have done before the tournament starts is check to see what the movement options are for the number of tables you have competing. So let's have a look at 14 tables and update now. So these are the scoring movement options available within Compass for 14 tables. If you run it in sections, if you run, let's say choose 18 tables, and these are the options within Compass, or some of the options actually. There probably are more options available, but we're only showing the popular ones at the moment. So anyway, you may have come here and selected the movements you want to run the each session in. So I'm going to assume we've got 20 tables, and we're going to run it as a 13 table Mitchell and a 7 table Howell. So we'll start the scoring process for the first section. So let's say that's the 13 table Mitchell. So the left hand side looks okay. Then on the right hand side we select the session that we're going to score, so it's the BOSC pairs, that one there, session 1, section 1, and that looks okay, so we okay that. We've got a file there, but it's okay, we'll just overwrite it. And you'll notice now that the B and Pro option comes up here, and it's already pre-selected the correct option of the server will be scoring a session in 2 or more sections. So you don't have to select that, the system just knows that you are going to do that. So we okay that. Is there a phantom pair? No. It's the normal sort of question. Do you want to start the server now? We'll say no, because we want to enter the details of the second section first before we start the servers. So now we've got the details of section 1 there. So now we'll exit out of there, and so it's the results, which look pretty bad because we haven't entered any names or scores, but that'll come later. So we exit back to the back to the main menu, and now we start the scoring for the second section. So pairs contest, this one is going to be a 7 table Mitchell. No, it's not, a 7 table Howell. It is a 7 table Howell for 26 boards, 2 boards per table. And tournament, and it's the section here that we're going to be scoring, so that's session 1, section 2, which is this. You can see that over here on the right hand side. So click that. And now the details on of that session are shown there, so it all looks okay. So we okay that, and we've already got a file, whatever. Okay, is there missing a phantom pair? No. Start the server, yes or no. We'll say no at this stage, we'll start it manually. And now we have got the details now of section 1 at the top of the list, and if we go right down to the bottom or towards the bottom, now we've got the details of section 2. So everything's all okay. Now of course, now we start the bridge mates. So start the bridge mates manually. I won't do that. And now the players, of course, they enter their names into the bridge mates, and then they start entering their scores as the boards are played. So I'm going to do a simulation of that entry using the Compass BridgeMate simulator. So on the adjustments tab, I'm going to key in the players' names. So click that, and let's say yes. So now I've just keyed in the players' names, and now we'll key in the scores for each round. So key in the scores, let's click, and now we've got the scores for round 1 entered in simulation mode, round 2, round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now we've entered basically the results for all rounds in this session. Now we'll display the results in Compass. And here we go. So now we're displaying the orange section, and on the right hand side, because it's played in sections, then we can just flip between the two of them. So we've got the orange and we've got the blue, and we're flipping them between the two. Okay, well, I'll end this video now and come back and resume and look at the rest of the scoring for a multiple section session.